I am from Team Kanyathon, and I think knowing about PCOS condition is quite important for all the women around us today, and that's what today's session is all about. I'm delighted to invite our guest for today, Shweta Sharma. She is a certified nutritionist and fitness coach. She believes in maintaining a balance between exercise and nutrition. So far, Shweta Sharma's coaching has transformed more than 2,500 plus women globally with easy workout regimes and nutritious plans. Precisely, Shweta is a woman's weight loss and hormonal health management expert with her sessions focusing on overall development of the human body. She has been she has been working in this field for the past 6 years and is already associated with a fitness company. She has a mission to transform 1 million women and help them to get disease free and lead a healthy lifestyle. I'd really like to welcome our audience to our session. We have friends and family of our students, and we also have with us our corporate friends, Ushar, Timkin, Oracle, and Stability, for joining us in this amazing session. I want to thank our corporate sponsor, Brilio, who is in the noble cause of providing STEM education for underprivileged girls. I would also like to thank Egos, who will provide breakfast on 12th of March, and Elsita for providing us the venue. And finally, Red FM for being our radio partner. To maintain the session's decorum, everybody has been put on mute. And if you're not, please mute yourself. In case you have any questions, please post it in the message box in Zoom. So, ma'am, I would like to ask you a question, if it's okay with you.
Yeah, please.
Ma'am, could you describe about, can you give a brief description about PCOS?
Definitely, the PCOS is a condition. Can we mute everyone in the background?
Sure, ma'am. We could just
It's
request
okay. It's
everyone to
okay.
mute themselves. Yes, ma'am. Everybody has been muted.
Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So PCOS is a condition of hormonal imbalance in the with the women who are into their reproductive age, and this is actually a condition of enlarged ovaries that contain small collections of fluids called follicles, which hinders the or interferes the regular formation of the eggs in the ovaries.
Thank you, ma'am, for the information. And ma'am, how is thyroid and PCOS linked together?
Thyroid is also a condition of this what we call it, like hormonal imbalance, in that TSH, that is thyroid stimulating hormone, that is being hindered by the they there is that is not correlated, but there the second condition of the PCOS is thyroid. Once we get either thyroid or either we get PCOS, these both conditions makes us have a slow fat loss journey, or other any lifestyle skills we are, if we are on a fat loss, we are leading a healthy life. These are correlated that way. Okay, so both are the hormones. Definitely a thyroid hormone is a different hormone. PCOD is related to majorly our ovaries. That's a difference in it.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the informational answer. So, ma'am, what are these symptoms of PCOS?
The major symptoms of PCOS are heavy bleeding or no bleeding at all, and baldness, and male thinning patterns, having facial hairs on their the chin area, the chest area, or the back, or the stomach area. These are the primary, we will say, the symptoms. Later on, when you are just you are not understanding these effects too, and you're still continuing with your system with the PCOS. If the PCOS is there, the second condition or second stage, we say, are the then are the irregular of your irregularity in your periods, for the months, like 6 months you are not getting the periods. That is evident that you are being hit by the PCOS badly. You're into the second stage. And the third stage of it is then no pregnancy and all. These are the third stage of so major symptoms are these, when your body starts giving you. The first symptom is definitely the chin areas mein jo aapka baal aane lag jata hai. That is the first symptom of PCOS.
Ma'am, could you speak about it a bit more, like describe it a bit more, so that our
About
audience can, get to know about it, about PCOS and the symptoms?
Okay, the PCOS is actually the it hinders the egg formation in the ovaries. Okay, so ovaries, are ovaries are the main major reason of our having periods, right? And if the PCOS thing is happening, polycystic ovarian syndrome, this is called syndrome. Okay, and if this is happening, it starts hindering the egg development in our ovaries. Okay, this can be due to the cyst, this can be due to the fibroids in our ovaries, this can be due to anything. And this ये बहुत चीजों से correlated है. We cannot call कि इसको कैसे describe किया जाए. Your lifestyle actually describes that whether you are going to have PCOS or not. Okay, so इसके major symptoms तो यही है कि you are gaining weight. Okay, you are having baldness on your this area of your hair. Okay, there are chin if you have seen some girls with the chin hair. Okay, and very heavy hair, they look like a beard or something. Okay, so these are the first major symptoms of PCOS. Okay, for irregular periods for the months, like 2 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, you are not getting periods. This is the symptom of, again, the bigger symptom of the PCOS. And the other symptoms that we call majorly call is your this what we call your you're not able to get pregnant. This is the third stage of it. And then the other for insulin resistance, you start gaining weight because your insulin is not working properly now, and that makes you brings you to the diabetic condition too, type 2 diabetes. Okay, so बाकी सब छोटे 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 चीजें होती है. You are feeling lethargic, you are feeling having mood swings, you are having bad PMS symptoms and all. And these are just making evident that you are being into this PCOS condition.
Thank you, ma'am, for that enlightening answer. Ma'am, could you just tell us, like, how can it be managed? How women can manage PCOS?
It's not about the women only. I will suggest these hormonal imbalances are happening in the males these days too, because we are into a culture of eating food outside, especially going out, and we don't want to cook at home. We are getting bored with the regular food, and we just go. And lifestyle, our leading lifestyles, we are sitting out on the couches, and we're not working out, not even walking out. Walk nahi karna hai humko, hame we don't want to exercise, we want to eat out. And these all the things are making our hormones mess up. We are only talking about the PCOS here. It's all, if it is only about the women, but even males are being hit by the thyroid and the their lower testosterone levels, right? So the food that we are being served outside is full of all the sort of chemicals that we even if we think about those chemicals, we will say, oh my god, this is so unhealthy. But when we are going out, we are eating that every day. Now we want to have everything processed. Chana bhi khana hai, aaj chola bhi khana hai, so we will buy a packet outside, say buy ready-made foods, like, and we are taking it. And we never pay attention to the nutrition label of it. If you have you done this, Shruti? Ever check a nutrition label?
No, ma'am.
No. So we don't pay attention to it. Whenever you are just checking a packet, you will check the sodium over there. That sodium is causing the problem actually for the thyroid people as well and for the PCOS people as well. Okay. So these are the problems, main lifestyle.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Like, it gave me a lot of information. And there was one more question, like, how can we treat PCOS, like for the long term?
There is actually for the initial symptoms, as I say, phase one symptoms, you don't need any medication for that. Okay, just modify your lifestyle from well, sitting ideal, then just start working some 1 hour ka workout and do do it for 4 or 5 days a week. Okay, and just try to avoid processed foods and packet foods and replace it with the home based food. Okay, just ghar ka khana like dal chawal and all, include a little protein in your diet. We need to bring this change to at least add a little, at least 0.8 grams of protein in per kg in our diet. Okay, and इसके साथ में थोड़ा सा drink more water, drink more sleep and have more sleep, and then stay a little stress free. That's it. These are the first, these are the, if you will, is any woman who's listening to me, if she starts with this, no, she will start seeing a lot of difference in her day to day lifestyle. Not even for the PCOS, for even any women or men, if they start following this, they will be disease free. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. But like, what all workouts can a woman do or a men do
Strength
for,
training.
treating PCOS?
Strength training, without any doubt, strength training.
Ma'am, could you explain it a bit more?
Yes, strength training is training up our muscles. It can be with anything. You can use some resistance. It means resistance workout. Okay, you are resisting your muscles towards something. Like you can use dumbbells, you can use resistance bands, you can use some body weight exercises where you are training your muscle. You're training your muscles. Our body is made up of skeletal, right? Skeletal muscles. We all have read it in 10th ka book, right? So start training them, because that increases your metabolism as well, which have been already slowed down by PCOS or thyroid in women especially. Start training your muscle mass and start working on your muscle mass. Start training on strength training. Do some strength training for 3 or maybe 4 days a week, and along with at least stay I will say stay active for at least 4 to 5 hours. Means benchmarks are maybe 8K steps, or maybe converting half an hour ka any cycling activity, or any ghar mein hi, doing some ghar ki safai. You can do anything. Stay active.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. And like, how can someone take care of their body if someone is suffering from PCOS? Like, proper care, how can someone take?
Proper care is they just needed some diet modification first of all. Okay, a major diet modification, and along with workout ka maine aapko bata hi diya already. You can put yourself onto some strength training, which will help you with treating up your PCO symptoms. And stop, say no to, complete no to the outside food that is being served on the tables. Okay, but अगर बिल्कुल बंद नहीं कर सकते तो please limit it. Okay, and agar completely hai, yes, definitely diet modification along with the workouts and all this will treat it. And in the severe cases, I will not suggest, I will not say that this is going to completely heal you from the PCOS. If the severe symptoms are already there, then you need a medical assistance from a doctor.
Okay, thank you, ma'am, for that information. So, ma'am, my next question should be, why should people be concerned about this PCOS?
It's not that they should be concerned about it, because when you are feeling lethargic, you are having bad mood all the time, your relations are getting messed up, due to you're not active at your work. So your whole lifestyle is being cranky, and all the time you're not living your life up to the mark. I mean, that's what you know our main duty is to live a good life. So we are not leading that with these all these symptoms up. That's why it is very very important for especially a woman to take care of her these symptoms, PCOD symptoms.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, what are your insights on all this PCOS, thyroid, weight gain? Um, you know,
Insight as such, can you just
your
elaborate
own
it more?
personal, insights, ma'am, like your own personal experience with any client that you had.
See, it's not it's just not we are into a age where we are into that century where people are just doing, we are in a robotic world, first of all, right? Robotic. So everything is being done by just a click with a click thing, right? And sitting up on the camera, sitting up on the phones all the time, and all this, these are collaborating each and every disease in our एक time hota tha, we don't know that PCOD was something, thyroid was something very common with the female male, right? We never knew no diabetes. Now even the kids are hitting by the diabetes, right? And that's what my take is on. No, at least if we cannot control other areas of our life, because we all are running, right? And if we cannot control, at least we can control on our diet through ghar ka khana. Our elders used to make, our mommies used to make it, and we are so much into lazy modes where we don't like घर का खाना अच्छा ही नहीं लगता है ना we that's the first take we can take, right? घर का खाना, switch yourself to five days a week, you switch to घर का खाना, 2 दिन खाना है बाहर खाओ, रोज नहीं खाओ ना, ठीक है? So hormonal imbalances are actually messing up with everything. We don't trust on our own happy life. Happy life is just a myth these days. Everyone is having bad moods, having fight over here, fight over there, everything. I think hormonal balances balance your life more, work life and your personal life as well.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And like it's important to be aware of all these things. And what do what do India has come to so so for these all regards, and how far it still needs to go.
There is a lot of information on internet these days. PCOS, if someone is hit by hormonal imbalances, they know it. But the and every other female knows that she's having PCOS, or she's hit by thyroid. But the problem only with the India, not with the Indian people, with the every other female whom I met online, they are just say they don't want to take a step to change it, because now eating out is a eating out is that convenient that nobody likes to eat home, जैसे मैं आपको बार बार प्रेशराइज कर रही हूँ, right? And this looks hard to everyone to adapt it, right? So वो चीज अडेप्ट करने से इंडियन सोसाइटी की ही बात नहीं करेंगे हम लोग, सबकी बात करेंगे, ओवरऑल सबकी बात के it is difficult to eat at home. Okay, having healthy habits is a just a danger, just a very difficult task to adapt now.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that information. And people are still so insecure about these things like weight gain, facial hair, balding that you just mentioned. So, what do you like? What do you have to say? How should they open about it? They should be open about it.
They should talk to talk to the experts. Actually, they should have some they should listen to the I mean experts to this, and they can open up. This is in today's world, everyone is open about every topic, so this is not a big topic to talk about.
No, ma'am. Actually, some women they don't, they don't open up that much. So what do you suggest them? Because they are a bit shy about all these things. Like, how can I go to a doctor and talk about all this? Or
But
how could
that's
I go
what I'm
to a...
saying, they should come to the experts then, na. They know, every internet pe, who every you should know, must be knowing, no, everything is available on internet these days, no.
Yes,
Every
ma'am.
even you can see other profiles according to the same. अगर मैं अभी पीसीओएस के बारे में सर्च करने लगूंगी, एक्सपर्ट्स के बारे में, तो आप घर में नहीं बात कर सकते. You talk to your mother, talk to your sister, talk to your friend or someone. If they cannot help you, you are into a fear of judge, they will judge you. At least go to an expert, then they will not judge you, they will help you. So there is nothing like they need to shy up, they just need to open up, because that is going to make things good for them. Otherwise keeping quiet and not talking to anyone is making the things worse. And when they just get to know and the things getting worse, they are just into the very later stage of their hormonal imbalances.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. And um, what do you have to say about diet plans? Like even at home, like how should a person formulate their diet?
See, I personally advise to, there are different kind of diets, like portion diets. There is a different way of, I work on quantification of the, diet, where I will, I believe in taking the, control of our macronutrients, right? So for the PCOS people, fat rich diet, fats mean healthy fats, healthy dietary fats, and protein rich diet gives a beneficial, are very beneficial for any women who is having a little if even if they are having some diabetic condition, if they are having some this thyroid condition. High fat, a good healthy dietary fat along with the protein and a little good carbohydrates, complex carbs, I must say, definitely makes a help, gives them a good support to their conditions.
Thank you, ma'am, for that informational answer. Could you just enlighten us a bit more about veg versus non-veg diets? Because a lot of people, they avoid eating non-veg, or
That's
there is a culture of veganism these days.
so this is a personal choice, I must say. That's not like vegan being vegan is superior than non-veg, or non-veg is not superior than anyone, or maybe vegetarian is superior or non-vegetarian is superior. It is just it is someone's personal choice, understand. And if someone is if I'm a person who likes to eat non-veg, I will eat it, right? And that's making me am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yeah. So there's nothing like, no, vegan is not superior, definitely not superior, or vegetarian is not superior, even non-vegetarian is not superior. It's a personal choice. I believe in personal choice.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that enlightening answer. So, as you mentioned, thyroid, what all nutrients should be we focusing on more?
Nutrients, as such, there are no nutrient dense things to be needed to, thyroid is not a curable condition. Okay, it cannot be cured. It is an autoimmune disease. Okay, on the very subclinical situation, we can still reverse the effects of thyroid, but in the later stage we cannot. And only thing that helps is just having a good um good protein rich diet, plus good healthy fats, as I have already mentioned. It helps. And yes, some of the in some of the vegetables and soy based, very limited. Not soy needs not to be completely eliminated from the diet. It can be limited to such a thing. And yes, processed food, that is a problem, as I have already mentioned it in the beginning of this webinar, that sodium, when we never pay attention to the nutrition label at the back of the any packet, even we are taking a biscuit, we never pay attention to the sodium written over there. Even you never see the sodium thing, especially, right? That sodium, chemical formation of that sodium in the products is creating a problem. That is something that any women needs to avoid that. Baki rest, if you are eating at home, even if you are having soy products, and it is well mannered, it is cooked in a very well planned way and very easy way, तो ठीक है, उसमें कोई problem नहीं है, नहीं? Sauces, we are adding sauces to our food, and we are adding every chatak matak wala chaat masalas and all to our food. No, these are all our sodiums, na? These are need to be replaced from our kitchen.
Thank you, ma'am, for that educative answer. So, how can we compensate the nutrients that are lagging, that we are lagging through meat?
We don't actually lag with the things, because until or unless we are on some weight loss, or some weight loss, or some fat loss journey, okay, only then happens. If we are having good food, it doesn't happen actually. You just choose some wise options in your good protein. Just say egg is having 100% biological value, okay, so you get all the nutrients and all the proteins and all, every good protein and dietary fats in it, in just a one piece of egg, okay, so include some wise options, and then you will not have this nutrient deficiency.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that informative answer. And I had one more question. So, what more nutrients should we be focusing on?
Especially you need to focus on your iron levels, B12 levels, vitamin D levels, and especially on every 6 months get your TSH levels done. Special vitamin D, B12 and iron, when I check out on my clients, they have these deficiencies, very common deficiencies these days, I must say.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. And how can we take care of, all the PCOS conditions, or you just said symptoms?
Symptoms cannot be taken care of if you are having that bad lifestyle. First of all, fix your lifestyle, lead a stressful life, reduce your screen timing, okay, on the camera, on the phones and laptops, reduce it, and then lifestyle, as I have already mentioned, walk more, work out more, and have a good diet, protein rich diet, good healthy fats, include some healthy fats in your diet. And if the symptoms are not there, then you are already reducing the effects of it. And if the symptoms have been there, still I will suggest anyone to start taking care of their lifestyle, so that the condition, those symptoms stops there. They cannot be reversed. Once you got any symptom for the PCOS or thyroid, no, it is not going to be reversed. It can only be managed, okay. So if you are getting into good lifestyle, you are taking care of your health, as I mentioned, with the things, working out and having good diet, having protein diet, you are going to take care of your symptoms there.
Oh,
They will be
okay, ma'am.
managed, they will not be reversed.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, can you speak a bit about micro and macronutrients?
Macronutrients are there are five, I mean there are four macronutrients that we take care of. They the majorly three, these are proteins, carbohydrates and fats, okay. Alcohol is also a macronutrient, but we don't that is called to be poison to our body, okay. And the micronutrients are very important for a day-to-day function. Like if I give you example about a car, like we are having a car, we take care of its engine, we take care of its petrol, we take care of its fuel and everything, but do we take care of its spark plug? Do we take care of, do we think about the spark plug?
No, ma'am, mostly
No.
no.
So micronutrients works is the same to our body, okay. They works as छोटे छोटे processes होते हैं हमारे body में, they take care of that, okay. And they are actually equally important as macronutrients to our body, because if the chota chota functions will not be happening in our body, no, our body is not going to run effectively or efficiently, okay. So definitely some any if anything is happening in our body due to the as I spoke about vitamin, as I said vitamin D. Suppose let's talk about vitamin D. Vitamin D, how does it affects our body? It stops It slows down our metabolism. Okay, it weakens our body, our bones. Okay, so definitely if we are having that weak bones in the later stage of, we are not going to have a good life, we are not able to have efficient walking. There will be osteoporosis, there will be osteo related problems, or there will be we have heard about knee pains ho raha hai, kisi ko joint pains ho raha hai. That's all because related to these small micronutrients. So micronutrient is as important as macronutrient.
Okay, ma'am. Would you like to share any more information with our participants?
I would like to, ask if someone has, if someone wants to know, I have already, see the thing. I always believe that, um, fitness is not very difficult. It is very easy thing. We just need to understand it. We just need to eat good. We just need to burn good. We just need to, lead a stressful life, which is very important for any condition. If even if someone is having diabetes, they can manage their diabetes with food only. Food is this much powerful. It can be your medicine, it can be your poison. Okay, so I always, food can be a medicine to anyone. No, nobody needs a medicine to cure their any condition. It, ऐसा भी नहीं बोलूंगी कि डायबिटीज करना है तो उसके लिए कुछ डॉक्टर्स विल किल मी फॉर दैट. बट देन मींस इट कैन बी मैनेज समहाउ. अगर आप अच्छा लाइफस्टाइल कर रहे हो, तो आप अच्छे से खा रहे हो, अच्छे से पी रहे हो, तो इट कैन बी, एवरीथिंग कैन बी मैनेज्ड. लाइफस्टाइल इतना इतना भी मुश्किल नहीं है फिटनेस को अडेप्ट करना.
Thank you, ma'am. And ma'am, as we are students and corporates, like, how do we manage balance things in this very hectic schedule?
See, this depends upon your work schedule. First of all, if you are being loaded with the workout, now depends upon a person to person. First of all, if you are coming and saying that this is my work schedule, then at least you need to first of all time manage your time. You need a time management thing over there, right? If you are earning, if you are working up for earning by doing 16 hours ka job, and you are not getting time for eating, or doing anything, then there's no point doing job for that 16 hours, I guess. Right, you can just limit it to 15 hours and give that me time to yourself for the 1 hour extra. Okay, so self importance, first of all you need to understand the self importance. And it cannot, I cannot answer it well, because कि students का और corporate कैसे manage करें, this varies from person to person. Okay, so just manage your time. First of all, time, start managing your time, start doing things on time, and everything will be sorted.
Thank you, ma'am. And like, how far have science and doctors come to a solution for PCOS and thyroid? Because like thyroid does not have a cure
as i
as
have
such.
already as I already told you that there is no reversal for these things. It, doctors and even science have not have no answer for it. If something has been hit, there are some supplements given to your hormones. Outside hormones, man-made hormones are given to the human to take care of it, but it cannot be reversed. There is no science has done any, has been to a some anywhere to understand the concept about that's why we are talking about the lifestyle. No, manage your start managing your lifestyle. You will not have these things. If you have damaged your body, then these are the adverse effects. There is no such thing. No such scientific studies have been able to find the reasons for these. I mean, cure, not reasons. Reasons are there, but there is no cure for, it cannot be reversed. This is a harsh truth. No, people doesn't want to hear this. I know they don't want to hear that it cannot be reversed. It cannot be reversed with anything. Very
Uh,
mild symptoms can be reversed.
so, ma'am, till what stage it can be cured?
At a very early stage, when you are getting to know, जैसे एक दो बाल यहाँ पे आना शुरू हुआ, you get to know, you are starting having a little acne on your cheeks area, and this, you that's a hint for you to your body is messing up. because till that time you have not into a situation of your irregular period or some, you just reverse your lifestyle from there. Just start having good amount of healthy, stressful life, good sleep, everything is going to reverse it for you. That is a reversible stage. As I said, for the thyroid, subclinical stage is called, up to, in doctors, if we talk about doctors parameters, this is up to, 8, where a person can reverse their thyroid with the good lifestyle, with the lifestyle that I am talking about from a beginning, with good healthy protein rich diet along with some workouts. This can be cured, but after, once you have reached the stage of, you have crossed the stage of 10 or 8, it will be only managed by the supplements, outside hormones.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, could you tell us more about these stages? Like how many stages are there?
It's not
And
that there are stages, it's just that, there are the stages, like, no, one stage is, in the phase 1, where you are just starting up with the any, condition where, like, as I said, some facial hairs are developing, right? You are having this some, mood swings and something. These are the first stages. Later on, if it is aggregating towards, we are not paying attention to our lifestyle, then, next stage will be, um, this irregular periods. Then, the third stage is, baldness and thinning of your hair, and no pregnancy, or you're taking some supplements to, or some outside hormonal help from the gynecologist to, get the periods even. These are the, this can be called as a third stage. And the fourth stage is, you are being hit by the diabetes, especially in PCOS.
okay, ma'am. Thank you. And like, what is the major role of diabetes in PCOS?
डायबिटीज, पीसीओएस की वजह से ही तो डायबिटीज हुआ ना. नाउ डायबिटीज का कोई रोल पीसीओएस में नहीं है. पीसीओएस has actually bring a person to diabetic stage. Okay, so those are the correlated things then.
So, ma'am, till what stage it is like correlated?
To every stage it is a correlated. It's not that कोई stage पे it is not correlated, it is correlated. But as I said, early stages may you can, manage your symptoms. Later on, if you are going to, you are getting into a stage of, medication, where medication only will help you with it, that then there is no, I mean, correlation with anything, then you have been hit by it.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. And I just had one more question. What are the changes that we could make in our lifestyle, being a student who's not living at home, or being a corporate who does not have that much time to like home cook the meals?
Okay, if that is happening, start a student is, definitely eating in a mess, right? He or she is eating food in a mess, right? Then try checking out pale food on the in the mess, know what kind of a food is being served over there, then um limit your, that gravy based food items, and then, just limit your portions. Okay, not eating whatever is being served in your plate. That's your choice. That should be your choice to eat. If there is some, most of the clients में मेरे पास student भी आते हैं, when they say, वहाँ पे मीठा भी serve हो रहा है, तो you don't need to eat that मीठा. You don't need to have that sweet every day or every time 3 times a day. You can take control of it. And some packet foods, not packet foods, like, some protein bars, protein drinks or something, these help you with, having some good protein drink. Can be, can be combined with some makhana, some, healthy almonds, nuts, anything. This can be managed if a student wants to do it. Okay, and a corporate, same for the corporates. If they are eating out all the time, they just need to see what are the options they have, and look up to the options, like if someone is a non-vegetarian, they can go for the grilled chicken, some roasted chicken, not that, butter chickens and all, right? And if someone is a vegetarian, go for, don't go for paneer tikkas and all, just go with your normal one, some rice dal or something like that, South Indian khana. Maybe South Indian is very healthy food to eat, right? And options, find your options then,
So
and do
I would
some home
like to
workouts,
agree.
and do some home workouts. That's also very required now. You don't need to go to gyms to do some workouts. You can do workouts at home.
Yes, ma'am. I think we all could agree that we could replace chips with makhana as snacks in between classes.
Exactly, that these are the minor changes, you can make to your lifestyle. Don't put those biscuits, heavy loaded oats, healthy biscuits. They are, I mean, you just need to start learning about, nutrition level, and you will get all the answers.
Yes, ma'am. So my next question is, as PCOS comes with the perks of facial hair and people go for laser treatment. So could I know your take on it?
Actually, they are very good things, because if some female is having some facial hairs, that is a uh, that brings her to, the best worst phase of her life, because nobody wants to, have those facial hairs, right? And laser treatments have been proven effective on the PCOS people. Okay, so they are really good. There's no
Okay.
harmful effects about it. They are
So
temporary, but then they are effective.
okay, ma'am. So when can a girl or a guy go for, this laser treatments? Like, what is the minimum age that we could go for?
18, after 18 they can switch to it.
Okay, ma'am. And guys, if anybody has any questions, you could post it in the chat box and ma'am could answer it for you. Ma'am, as strength training will put a lot of stress on the core and eventually on the ovaries, wouldn't that
Mhm.
affect the cyst?
Can you repeat it?
Ma'am, as strength training will put a
Hmm.
lot of stress on the core and eventually on the ovaries. So wouldn't that affect the cyst?
No, no, no. They are. This is just a myth. It doesn't happen. It doesn't work that way, because when we are training, we are not. How does it even are relevant to ovaries? It is not, because it as I said, it is going to make you have a better metabolic rate. Okay, if you are having a better metabolic rate, everything is going to be, you're not going to deposit that fat in your body. Then if you are not depositing fat and you're not gaining weight, definitely you are going to maintain your healthy weight, and ovaries will run very effectively. Okay, so strength training doesn't, that's a, strength training has a bad reputation, but it shouldn't be. It is a very effective, a free come medicine for any women who's having hormonal issues. It's not about PCOD. PCOD is also hormonal. Thyroid is also a hormonal issue. So every hormonal issue can be managed by doing strength training, because strength training burns extra calories. Strength training gives us a good tone shape. It keeps us having strong muscles, strong bones. Everything is being handled by the strength training. So I'm not asking about the powerlifting. Go and lift like power lifters, or lift like 100 kgs. I'm just saying, train your strength, train your muscles, that's it.
Okay, ma'am. But if a girl is on her periods, so could she go for light exercise and stretching, or she could go for,
She
the
can go, she can
routine
do.
exercises
Yes,
that
she
she
can
needs?
go with the regular exercises, even if it comes to the strength training with the lighter weight. Definitely lighter weights are advised in that phase. And strength training actually helps them with the PMS effects. It reduces the PMS effects. It reduces the pain that we used to have in our early stages of life when we were in adolescence. Okay, so that is advisable.
Okay, ma'am. So, what's the
And
role
one
of
more tip I want to give here,
yes,
with the
ma'am.
females who are having, if the best way to take care of your macronutrients, micronutrients, especially iron, in those 3 days of your periods, 5 days or 3 days, start taking, iron tablets during that. That actually doesn't bring any sort of, iron deficiency in females. That is very effective actually.
Okay, I did not know, ma'am, like this thing, iron about iron tablets. So thank you so much. And what's the role of extra hormones which doctors give us as PCOS people?
They are definitely there. Is female is a bundle of hormones only. Okay. And female is made up of hormones, and so every hormone definitely is having its own role. So there is no hormone is bad, no hormone is good. Everything in excess is bad. So they manages our, what is PCOS? PCOS में we get our testosterone levels very high. उनको इफेक्ट को डाउन करने के लिए इधर दे गिव अस, दे गेट द टेस्ट. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टेस्ट हैज बीन डन. उसके पीसीएस कंडीशन को जानने के लिए दे डू सम टेस्ट. ओके. टेस्ट में हमें पता लग रहा है कि हमारा प्रोजेस्टेरोन कम है या फिर हमारा एस्ट्रोजन कम है, हमारा कौन सा उस कंडीशन को लेवलाइज करने के लिए दे विल गिव यू द दिस supplements, no, hormonal supplements. So these are not bad actually. These will regulate our periods on time, but then no female wants to take those pills. That's also a harsh truth. Nobody wants to take. They want to, then they want to get on to, get rid of those tablets from the doctors, no. उसका अगेन वही वे है कि आप अपने लाइफस्टाइल पे वर्क करना शुरू कर दो. बट दे आर नॉट बैड, नॉट एट ऑल. If your body needs it, you have to take it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. So we have some questions in our chat box. So the first question is from Kritika, and she's asking, can inositol help in curing PCOS? Can you suggest herbs to cure PCOS? As there are so many herbs available in market claiming to cure PCOS.
Inositol definitely helps you. These inositol is again a supplement, right? It helps. It doesn't cure. It helps you. PCOS cure आपका अर्ली स्टेज में ही होगा. नेक्स्ट स्टेज में you will not be able to cure your whatever the market is claiming. I have also heard about some people are on the internet claiming that take this detox drink or take this drink and your PCOS will be cured. Doesn't happen that way.
Okay, ma'am. I hope Kritika got her answer.
Inositol is a supplement. It supplements it helps you with the regulation of your periods again. एग्स को स्टेबलाइज कर रहा है या कुछ इफेक्ट्स है. अगर किसी को कोई कंडीशन इतना ज्यादा हो गया, दे नीड मेडिकल हेल्प. नथिंग कैन क्योर इट.
Okay, ma'am. So our next question is from Abhijit, and he says a friend of mine eats way too less food, like and like having meal once a day on multiple occasions, and the quantity of food intake is also less and is always in a bad mood. So my question is, does having less diet intake result in anger or mood swing hormones?
Hi Abhijit. Yes, definitely it is going to give you bad hormonal health and mood swings. Now, why? Our body, as I if you have listened to the car theory, we are our body is Ferrari. Okay, and we are not putting proper fuel to it, right? Will it give you a good mileage, or will it run effectively or efficiently? No. I guess no, right? Your answer will be no. So the same concept goes with our body. Our body, if we are not fueling it properly, we are not going to have a a good especially not good health or good mood swings or anything. Nothing can be done. I mean, nothing is helpful having less food. Even with my clients, I never you know give them or put them on some low calories or something. I give them good food, and I ask them to do a lot of workouts.
Okay, I think Abhijit got his answer. So our next question is from Shivani. She says, "Hello, ma'am. Other than strength training, what kind of workouts is beneficial for PCOS?"
Hi, Shivani. Other than strength training, yoga is helpful. Any, body weight exercises or any, running, walking, any sort of exercises are beneficial in PCOS. But I will, anything that is making you lose your burn your calories is beneficial in PCOS. But strength training is more beneficial.
Okay, ma'am. I think Shivani has got her answer. So, the last question for the day is from Akriti,
Hmm.
and she says there was a herbal tea promoted in Shark Tank, and it claimed that it helps female get rid of PCOS. So, what is your view on that?
If that would have hi Akriti, first of all, if that would have been that effective, no women will be, would have been suffering from PCOS these days. No, as these are the just, they help you with your mood regulations. They may I don't know about this product actually. So definitely herbal things, if when we take the tulsi, हम घर में चाय बनाते हैं, तुलसी डालते हैं, some elaichi डालते हैं, these are the herbs, we are already having these herbal teas from our, you know ages in our home, right? So that's what I'm saying. If you don't need these herbal teas to cure PCOS, you just need to have घर का खाना and good workouts. That's it. Nothing can cure. ये सब gimmicks हैं, market gimmicks हैं. मुझे नहीं मालूम है. I haven't heard about this tea, or I will check out what is this, but nothing can cure it. Only the रिवर it can be managed by further effects. और वही मैंने आपको बोला, स्टेज वाइज अगर कुछ चल रहा है, अगर फर्स्ट स्टेज में है, डेफिनेटली आपको पता लग गया कि आपको पीसीओएस है, तो आप चाहे फिर ये टी पी लो, चाहे आप जो मैं आपको बोल रही हूँ आप वो कर लो. Both are having the same effects. It will reverse the first stages, very very starting stages, not the later stages. It is not going to help. साइंस नेवर सेज दिस, कोई हर्बल टी आएगी और वो आपके पीसीएस के इफेक्ट को खत्म कर देगी. दिस कैन नॉट बी डन.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. And the last question is from Tushar. So he says, "Hello, ma'am. What can I eat while staying in the hostel in order to reduce my weight?" This is my question.
कैन यू रिपीट? आई कैन नॉट रीड इट. आई मीन व्हाट्स द क्वेश्चन?
I'll repeat it, ma'am. So Tushar says, "Hello, ma'am. What can I eat while staying in the hostel in order to reduce my weight?" This is my question.
आई गेस दिस इज नॉट रिलेवेंट टू दिस वेबिनार. मे बी वेट लॉस थिंग हो गया है, तो थोड़ा सा आप पोर्शन कंट्रोल कर सकते हो जो भी आपको मिल रहा है. बिकॉज वी कैन नॉट take a proper, we cannot demand them for protein rich diet or something, right? आप थोड़ा सा बोल सिस्टम में आप उसको क्वांटिफाई कर सकते हो. क्वांटिफाई करके अपना एक पूरी, दिस इज अ प्रोसेस एक्चुअली वेट लॉस का. आई वोंट बी एबल टू guide you on this in just 2 minutes का सजेशन कि डू दिस. स्टार्ट वर्किंग आउट. खा लो खाना जो खा रहे हो अपने, इसमें थोड़ा हेल्दी ऑप्शंस चूज करना शुरू कर दो. एंड start doing some running activities, some workout activities or something like that.
So thank you, ma'am, for such an informative. Okay. There is one more question from Kritika.
Yeah.
So she says, "You told about early stage, but due to stress periods can be missed. So will we consider it PCOS?"
Kritika, is it missed or is it delayed? I mean, for 10 days, if it has been delayed for a week or maybe 10 days, then it's okay. You need to manage your stress there. But if it has been missed for a whole month and you are having a cycle of, maybe 45 days to 60 days, then definitely these are the early stages of your PCOS. You need to manage your stress there. I mean, desperately, you have to manage your stress.
I think Kritika has got her answer. So, so we will conclude today's session. So, Thank you so much, ma'am, for this informative webinar. It cleared so many of our doubts. And we have a very interesting session on dance activity at 7 a.m. tomorrow. So we'd love to see you there. The Zoom
Yeah,
link will
definitely,
be
definitely, I'll
same
be
for
there.
all the health shot sessions.
Yeah, thank you. It is my, I'm delighted to be here, and I'm really, really, glad to be a part of this Kanyathon, all this every health shot, and on this the this informative, everything, every information, and every, I'm really, really so glad to be a part of this thing, and I would love to, be here again and again and again and again. Thank you, Shruti, for such an insightful session with me.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was our pleasure to have you here with us and share all the information about thyroid, about PCOS, about diabetes, about nutrients. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Welcome, dear. Welcome. Thanks, community. Thanks to everyone who is a part of this great initiative. Everyone, every sponsors, and every team, and the college, and everyone who has reached out to me for this. I'm glad to be, part of this, and I want to teach everyone, that everything is these things are in today's world is not difficult. It's very easy process. We just need to make our mind and just adapt the lifestyle. That's it.
So, thank you, ma'am. So, we have a special announcement for the participants and as well as you, ma'am. In case any participant has any specific queries, they can contact our student host, Shubhangi, Purvang, and Mohit. Their numbers will be posted. Their numbers will be posted soon. Like in just one, I'll just post their numbers. Just one second. So I have posted their numbers. If anybody has any specific queries about this health shots and anything, about Kanyathon, they can ask them. And post Kanyathon, there will be a newsletter where everybody can read more about PCOS and Shweta ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for this session and looking
Thank
forward to
you.
seeing you.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank for this. I'm very glad. I'm really very happy about it. Thank you.
Thank you so
Goodbye,
much, ma'am.
everyone, and have a great
Bye,
life,
ma'am.
and take care of your health, guys. Take care of health. Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you so much.